Yep, that's it. It snowed again. Yeah, it wasn't too much this time though. It's just a light dusting. Although I did have to run out in the snow and close down my umbrella, and the dog wants to go out, of course. And there he goes. Da, 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 da. Oh, yeah. And there's the other dogs barking next door. My dog goes outside. And, you see all the little paw prints running around, so it's not that deep. But we haven't had any since the last one where it was about a foot deep. But, yeah, it's not that bad. So let's see what it looks like in the front yard. Let's see. Well, one more day and I hit 70. That's right. I'm going to be officially an old geezer on the 15th. Oh yeah, here we go. That's my Explorer. Yeah, got a little bit of snow on it. And there's my F-150 out there. Same thing with it. Yeah, just a little snow. It's not real bad. Of course, the dog's inside the house going nuts. But as you can see, streets are still all cleared, so it's really not that bad. Of course, there's no sun. It's overcast here. And, yeah, it's my neighbor, he left his driveway at least. So it's not really that bad. But, I was thinking, they were saying, well, it's going to snow all night. I said, oh, great. I figure if it kept snowing like the last time, last year, it was, in one night, it dropped 3.5 feet of snow in one night. So, luckily, it was not that much. In fact, I don't even have to go out and shovel it. So, it's not that bad. My sidewalk is actually clear on my side. So, anyway, that's what's happening here. Haven't been on for almost a week to make a video, but I'll put something together. Bye for now. Well, it's almost been a week since I've done a video. Oh, I got a dog. Wants my lap again. Oh, and he's still wet. He came in from outside in the snow. Ugh. Oh. So, what am I doing? Well, I'm working on the ARC5 right now. Actually, what I have to do is trying to make a couple of pins out of some number 12 copper wire, and so I can plug the power into the back of this ARC5 receiver. Now, that's what it looks like. Well, close to what mine looks like. Mine's not black. Mine's like all aluminum. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm working on that one, and but I need it for the back. There's places in the back for plug-in for the headphones, and for the power and ground, and for the BFO control up in front, and all of this stuff. But at least this, out of the two that I have, is the least modified of the two. So it's possible to get this one to work. But you got to remember, on these ARC5 receivers, basically it was all CW. It was not phone. It was mostly CW that was used on those planes. They had other transmitters that could use, but these would only pick up, pretty much. It was shipped to basically plane to plane, basically, or to the ground, but it was mostly code. So that's probably all you'll ever hear out of this. I doubt whether you'll hear anything other than that. But right now you won't hear anything because I haven't heard it either. I don't even know if this thing's going to work, period. This is actually the one, this receiver is the one that actually stuffed one of the capacitors that was leaking. Now all the other ones are still the original ones from 1944. So this thing is 6 years older than me. And I'm going to be 70 tomorrow, so go figure. Yeah, it's something else. So, if we get it hooked up right, I'm going to go ahead and make these pins, but what I have to do is, the positive side is, actually it's too small to fit inside the, that's just a round hole, basically is what they have. So I'm going to solder this other 24 volt wire to the pin and then plug it into this thing, and then hopefully it'll start the dynamotor up, and we can probably start working on getting this thing so we can listen to it. But the other thing is, it will probably be just headphones, because there's really no no audio transformer for a speaker on this, so more than likely it'll just be phones, and I can turn up the volume on it, and that's about it. So anyhow, that's what I'm doing here today. I'm going to go ahead and start doing some soldering here. Of course, I can't do that with the dog on my lap. It's impossible. So I got to get rid of him first. Come on. You got to get down, baby. You go play somewhere else. Go find a kitty. So let me go ahead and turn around here. And face this thing down. And maybe get a little closer. There's my helping hands right there. I put a pin in each side, and hopefully that'll work. And if you can see that, and I don't go ahead and knock the tripod out of the way, should be okay. First, we've had to go ahead and clean off the old the lacquer they had on this, so that we could get that off, and then so we can solder to it. And here's some paste. You need to have soldering flux. There's no way around that. Now let's see if we can see what we can do here. Wait for it to warm up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, it's heating up. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to get it so that I can... This end here is the end I'm going to go ahead and stick the power connection to. And I'm going to have to solder to this too. Let's see if I can get around here. A little bit closer. Alright, now move this guy over. Use some paste on this. There's my solder again. You know, kind of hard to do this stuff sometimes, and you're gonna hold on to it one hand, one finger. My fingers aren't moving, and things like that. So we'll see. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Now, I'll turn this guy this way. We'll see if we can solder this to the end of it. not sticking yet. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. See if that'll stick. Nope, won't stick. Huh, odd. Paste will stick. Solder will stick. But it wouldn't stick. Okay, let's try this again, see what we got. It's soldering okay. It should work. Operative word, should. Alright, now, let's see, is that good enough? Well, if it doesn't fall off. Ah, it's hot though. But yeah, so that'll go on the back of this into a spot where we got 24 volts. And we have to add more solder to it, I don't know. Let's see here. Well, it'll go in there. And the other side I have hooked to air terminal. So we'll find out, number one, if we get power to this, whether the Dynamotor is going to come on, and then we'll go from there. Okay, Dynamotor's on, so we got it hooked up right. Got power in the back, so we're on our way. And as you can see, let me move some of this stuff out of the way again. It's kind of hard to see this stuff. So, unplug that. Now I have to strap the Dynamotor to the back of this, but that's one of the things I still have to do to it. But if you look down below there, you'll see everything's marked on the back. So I know where the voltages are, everything there. So that should work fine. It's just a matter of mounting this and going from there. The frame, of course, again, which is normal. Let me see if I can tilt this up again. Oh, arg! Oh, there it is. So you can see the back is all marked out where it's supposed to be, 24 volts. And of course it's upside down, but that's okay. The phones are on. That's for the front panel. But everything's marked in the back. This is a ground. It's going across so that the filaments will work. But there's the phone. That's where the phone is going to be plugged in. And I got to go ahead and get this thing mounted so it doesn't fall off. So, anyhow, there you are. First steps of trying to get this thing on working, and so you can get some noise out of it. And that'll be it for now.